Once upon a time, in a land of ancient myths and legends, there lived a king named Midas. He was a ruler of great wealth and power, yet despite all his riches, Midas was not satisfied. His desire for gold was insatiable, and he spent his days dreaming of having more, so much gold that no one in the world could rival his fortune. One day, as Midas was walking through his magnificent garden, he encountered a stranger, an old man who seemed lost and weary. Midas, despite his greed, had a kind heart. He welcomed the man into his palace, offering him food, drink, and a place to rest. Little did Midas know, this old man was no ordinary traveler. He was Silenus, a companion of Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry. When Dionysus learned of Midas's kindness, he decided to grant the king a wish, a reward for his hospitality.
What is it that you desire most in this world, King Midas? Speak, and it shall be yours.
I wish that everything I touch would turn to gold.
Dionysus frowned slightly, for he knew the danger in such a wish, but he granted it nonetheless. So be it, the god said.
From this moment, everything you touch will turn to gold.
Overjoyed, Midas rushed back to his palace to test his new power. He touched a nearby tree, and instantly, its leaves and branches shimmered and transformed into solid gold. He touched the walls of his palace, his furniture, his finest garments, everything turned to gold. Midas laughed in delight, for now, he truly was the richest man in the world. But soon, Midas realized the curse hidden within his blessing. When he sat down to eat, his food turned to gold before he could take a bite. When he tried to drink, the wine in his goblet turned to liquid gold, slipping through his fingers. His joy turned to despair as he realized he could neither eat nor drink. The final blow came when his beloved daughter ran to him, seeing her father's distress. In his sorrow, Midas embraced her only to watch in horror as she, too, turned to a lifeless statue of gold. Midas cried out in anguish, cursing the wish that had brought him such misery. He begged Dionysus to take back the golden touch and return his life to what it once was. Moved by Midas's regret and genuine sorrow, Dionysus took pity on the king. He told Midas
to go to the river Pactolus and wash in its waters. The river will wash away your curse. But remember, King Midas, true wealth is not measured in gold, but in the love and happiness of those around you.
Midas did as he was told, and as he bathed in the river, the golden touch left him. The water sparkled with gold dust as the curse was lifted, and Midas returned home, his daughter and everything else restored to their original state. From that day on, Midas no longer cared for gold. He had learned that true wealth came, not from material possessions, but from the simple joys of life, love, family, and kindness. And so, he ruled wisely and justly, remembered not for his riches, but for the wisdom he gained.